Assalamualaikum and good day to all of you. Today our group would like to make a video about hazard identification. First, let me introduce our group member first. First, we have myself, Muhammad Afiq Hazim. The second one, we have Muhammad Najihan. The third one is Muhammad Afif Adhli. And the fourth one is Muhammad Akmal. So, do you guys know what is hazard? Hazard is anything that has potential or capable to bring injury or damage to human, environment, or asset. Is there any types of hazard? Yes, we have 3 types of hazard. The first one we have health hazard, and the second one is safety hazard. The third one is environmental hazard.
Okay, now we're going to learn about classification of hazard. Okay, the first one is physical hazard. It means contact with human body or environmental. As example, noise, fire, sleeping or fall. Next, we have ergonomic hazard. It is a musculoskeletal injury disorder. As example, awkward posture or vibration. Next, we have psychosocial hazard, which is those that are basically causing stress to a worker. As example, work-related stress or shift work. Next, we have chemical hazard. The term of chemical hazard refers to the risk that surround using a chemical. As example, toxic or flammable. Next, we have biological hazard, a biological substance that poses a threat to the health of living organism, primarily humans. As example, bacteria, viruses, and insects.
Before we start our case study, let's see some videos and identify what hazard it is. On the previous video we just see, we can consider that is one of the hazard. The reason is because the person is not wearing helmet while riding motorcycle. To be more specific, it's physical hazard. The reason that why it's physical hazard because your body will contact with the environmental surroundings like car, trees or even your motorcycle while sleeping because it's raining. This effect will bring injuries to your body or even worse to your death. In addition, it also will bring damage to your vehicle.
So for the safety precaution, before starting the journey, make sure the helmet is worn and the helmet is safe to use. During the rain, do not drive a motorcycle at high speed. After that, we have to always follow the rules of the road while driving. So try to avoid this hazard or you will become like this. Therefore, before embarking on a journey, make sure you are in a safe condition from any hazard to prevent from injuries or damage to your vehicle.
Next, with the second video. This type of hazard situation is a chemical hazard. This situation is very dangerous because the act of not closing the fire after cooking can cause burns if anyone is exposed to hot cooking oil. The surface of the skin will blister and will likely cause pus that is difficult to treat.
Okay, the first one is safety precaution. Before we want to light up the stove, we must check the stove to make sure that there is no gas leaking. Next, during the cooking time, we must make sure that the fire is suitable for the cooking. And lastly, after finish cooking, we must always make sure that the stove is completely turned off and double check it if needed.
Okay, so hello and assalamualaikum. So today I will present about a risk control action plan. Risk control action plan have a 4 step. Okay, let's go for the step 1. Step 1 is identify risk. Identify risk is a cause injuries or death to a person and bring damage to vehicle. Okay, for the next step is a step 2. Step 2 is analyze risk. Analyze risk which is no wearing safety helmet before driving. Drive motorcycle at high speed and motorcycle sleeping due to raining. Okay, for the next step is a step 3. Step 3 is a value or risk level. Value or risk level will cause an accident and bring damage to vehicle. Okay, for the last step is a step 4. Step 4 is a trade risk. Before begin your journey, make sure to wear some safety helmet if you're driving motorcycle. So if you're driving a car, make sure to use seatbelt. Okay.
Okay, for the risk control and action plan, the first step is identify the risk which is can cause explosion and lead to death. The second step is analyze risk. The second step is not turning off the stove and double check it after done using the stove. Step 3, value or risk level, which is will cause an explosion or fire and bring harm to us. And the last step is treat risk, which is after done using the stove, we must make sure that the stove is turned off completely and double check it.
That's all from our group. Thank you for watching.